So Jacqueline Duran, what do you want to do for a living after being bit over 800 times in a horrifying dog-sitting accident?
I was thinking dog training, because that's...
Dog training?
Yes.
A young girl, Jacqueline Duran, had her face completely gouged out by two dangerous breeds of dogs during her pet sitting, a day before her 22nd birthday. The cop arrived at the door, but it was blocked by two huge dogs, preventing them from seeing the terrifying stunt and leaving Jacqueline to ride in excruciating pain. The dogs that greeted her at the door were nothing like the friendly ones she had encountered previously, leading to a tragic outcome. A German Shepherd and Boxer pitbull viciously attacked her, leaving bloody gashes while brutally carving her nose, ears, lips, and cheeks down to the bone. Listen to her while she remembers her horrifying encounter with the dogs.
Especially when I felt the skin hanging from my face, I thought I was gonna die.
When the police arrived, the medics swiftly rescued Jacqueline and hurriedly took her to a trauma center in critical condition after losing 30% of her blood. It was truly miraculous that she was discovered alive. The dogs that rushed in triggered a security alarm at Justin and Ashley Bishop's home, who explained that the dogs were from rescue organizations. It seems that the presence of the word crazy dogs on the side is a clear sign of negligence, as stated in a lawsuit. Additionally, a warning on the front door indicates that the Bishops were aware of the aggressive behavior of these dogs towards people who arrived at the front door. The police video revealed that they were extremely careful in getting a hold of the dogs. Once at the hospital, emergency surgery lasted for 7 hours before her parents received an update from one of the doctors that she had been resuscitated. Surgeons had transplanted skin from her buttocks and foreheads to initiate the reconstruction of her face. She met those dogs a week earlier, and they were so tender, but the next week they became killers. This horrifying incident tells us that however sweet they are, their animal aggression can turn them into monsters. A tragic twist to this horrifying dog-sitting incident is that the local Texas news reported that Jacqueline Duran never even got paid for the job. Just listen for yourself.
She also says that she has not been paid in full for the service that she went there for.
An elderly man who was out on a walk around 6 a.m. in the morning when he was brutally assaulted by two violent pit bulls, with witnesses recounting that he was barely clinging to life before being airlifted to safety. The man attempted to retaliate with the box cutter to defend himself, fending dogs from biting his legs and arms, but that didn't work in front of these aggressive animals. Subsequently, the dogs pounced on him, viciously biting his head multiple times. The surveillance footage revealed that the man, a familiar face in the neighborhood, Dale Berryman, he quickly came to the victim's aid with another person. Berryman courageously faced the aggressive dogs with a long stick, while his companion used a crutch to keep them at bay. The dogs left the old man in a bloody pulp. Berryman banged the front door of the deputy, Elmer Levine, a resident, as the dogs approached the victim again, but the man turned back in time and tried to hit the dog. The sheriffs were alert and shocked to witness the horrifying incident unfolding before his eyes. All captured on surveillance camera. He swiftly arrived at the scene in the elderly man's front yard, responding to a distress call. The dogs approached again, and the deputy wasted no time and shot them. Recalling the horrifying attack, Levine described the man as being severely mauled by the dogs, leaving him in critical condition. This guy has been mauled so badly, the dogs had ripped him up. Moments later, Levine emerged from his residence, gripping a loaded handgun tightly in his hand. As the pack of ferocious dogs lunged towards him, he swiftly aimed and fired, striking one of the aggressive canines in the shoulder. The sound of the gunshot echoed through the neighborhood, alerting the authorities, paramedics, and animal control, who swiftly descended upon the chaotic scene. Within minutes, the area was swarming with law enforcement officers, medical professionals, and animal control personnel, all working together to bring the situation under control. In a brave act of defense, a deputy was forced to take action and shoot one of the dogs after it viciously attacked an animal control officer, ensuring the safety of all involved. But in the next footage, you'll learn to never run past the dog when it's getting wild on the leash. As the runner was peacefully jogging along, he suddenly found himself under attack by a large dog. The dog's intention were unclear, whether it was a full-on attack or just wanted to playfully nip at the runner a few times. Despite the runner getting bitten, the dog didn't exhibit any extreme aggression, but its body language and tail movements indicate otherwise. It was evident that the dog's owner was struggling to control the situation. Eventually, the owner managed to regain control over the dog, bringing the chaotic situation to an end. The runner, who had climbed up on a nearby fence for safety, promptly called the police for assistance. Upon their arrival, the police spoke with the dog's owner, who explained that the dog had accidentally slipped off the leash. Surprisingly, the dog even had a muzzle on, which somehow came off, leading to the unexpected attack on the runner. The runner was fortunate to walk away with only a few cuts on his arms and a couple of teeth marks, considering the circumstances. He decided to move on from the incident, but it served as a valuable lesson for all runners and individuals passing by dogs. The incident highlighted the importance of being cautious around unfamiliar dogs, as the individual in question was youthful, fit, and sporty. Just picture the potential outcome if he had been an elderly person, relying on a cane or wheelchair. These dangerous breeds of dogs don't even spare the children, as you will see in the next footage. This ferocious canine, resembling a bully-type breed, left a trail of terror in its wake, sinking its teeth in the 3 unfortunate individuals during its savage attack. Shocking footage captured the horrifying moment. A frenzied dog unleashed chaos in Birmingham, targeting an innocent 11-year-old girl. The video, filmed from the vantage point of a passing bus, reveals the heart-stopping scene as the dog relentlessly tries to maul the girl alive. The pedestrians intervene to stop the dog from biting the girl. In another chilling clip, the American XL bully dog ran after the 2 men who tried to save the girl. The CCTV footage from the Texaco garage reveals a harrowing incident that lasted over 2 minutes as a ferocious dog attacked multiple people. Amidst the chaos, some fled while others bravely tried to subdue the aggressive animal. The valiant efforts of 2 men resulted in injuries to their shoulders and arms as they bravely tried to subdue the dog. Courageous pedestrians could be seen rushing to the aid of the victims, bravely attempting to free them from the clutches of the beast as it fiercely clamped down on them, threatening to drag them to the ground in a violent rampage. But don't forget to watch this next scary encounter. Before getting to our last clip, be sure to subscribe if you are enjoying the video and want to see more like this one. Brooklyn Curry's journey as a model had just begun when her life took an unexpected turn. A life-altering incident occurred when her cousin's pitbull viciously attacked her, resulting in the loss of her upper lip. In the kitchen of her cousin's house, she found herself unexpectedly attacked by the family dog. While innocently waiting for her cousin, she reached out to pet the dog, who had been sitting nearby. Without warning, the dog lunged at her, biting into her upper lip with considerable force. Instinctively, she fought back, pushing the dog away to protect herself. Despite the shock and pain, she managed to free herself from the dog's grip. Only then did she realize the extent of her injuries, as a portion of her top lip had been bitten off. The sensation of cold air rushing into her nose served as a painful reminder of the traumatic event she had just endured. Brooklyn captured a photo of herself while gazing at her reflection in the mirror. This snapshot was taken last year, only a short while after her discharge from the hospital. However, the remarkable transformation she had undergone since then is truly astonishing. At 23 years old, Brooklyn has undergone 6 reconstructive surgeries to mend the extensive damage caused by the attack. Despite the challenges she faced during recovery, Brooklyn is now nearly fully healed and radiates joy with her infectious smile that stretches from ear to ear. So what do you think of these intense encounters between dogs and humans caught on camera? Maybe they're still animals and can go crazy at any moment, even if you're petting them. But if you're seeking a more chilling experience, check out another spine-tingling video on our channel, if you're brave enough.